good podcasts I listened to yesterday. Lance and Moore, the interview for Gilbert's, so the past something it was incredible.
Okay, this was the new the hostage forum or like a doctor without this year. So the comment on the side has a different comments, commentaries and thoughts about freedom and stuff from like former captives, families of hostages. I don't remember what the name of the group is. If I was part of the name, what's it called?
So pretty long.
The top.
Then hostages of this weekend is from.
No, that's the forum. That's the group. The official group does like seeing who's. You say. It's not whoever they are. It's like the group. Well, that's promising because Neil's not a Saturday regular, so maybe there's another not Saturday regular.
Another place to go.
I mean, I presume we're friends.
I mean, one person.
You guys have a house.
No, yes, after this,
You go home to your place.
I'll go to your place again.
What's it?
You're at. What's it called?
Someone has to open the bottle.
Yes. Everyone else is doing other things, I can focus on that.
I would be shocked.
Living on a prayer.
See, that was not the positive output here. The comments work says we should have. I said the same thing.
Shocked is a good, like,
Being amazing like that.
I think it's trying to be real, real.
But I feel see kind of lazy. Figure we don't have a minion, we don't have a Torah service, so we'll make up time. So it's probably worth. I mean, we could start now and be done, but I think it's worth taking that for like 10 minutes. Just as good. What if like?
I gotta go home, feed the dog, put on festive attire, and then come back with my initiatives.
Well, that's the.
Not the rush.
We're starting 7:30.
You the littles are gonna make it. Well, I guess they're used to it.
I mean, I can't justify 6:30 because then like none of my kids have to be like talking until like.
I wonder if we're gonna like muck around for a long time.
Maybe you might have a longer monkey.
They have a lot.
Well, that's the thing with younger kids. I can't spend like 3 hours a month.
Right. We're all 30.
Without nice classes.
So how we keep it for tomorrow?
90.
You went for the tables, the circles instead of the lines.
We have lines and circles
Why?
for aesthetic pleasure. And I think it makes it feel more homey. And I guess we could have done all circles, but that also feels less savory.
I think it's hard to talk to a room circles.
Yes.
Or you can do it once, get everyone's attention, then you're at a gala or something. But for the Seder, it's kind of like you're in, you're out, you're in. It's like hard, like you could do half circles. It's like a waste of space.
It's hard to talk to a room circle. So what we've done is put me at a long rectangle There's a couple of rectangles, and there's some circles for people who were disturbed by the proximity to other people's posture.
I think that like, I have so many theories.
Absolutely.
It was a little tight last year. The logistics were quite tight.
I've got theories of like the presence in rooms. So like when people sit in pews, especially if the pews are full, people hide behind the people in front of them. So like they don't think that like because there's like rows of people between me and the person speaking, like if I'm just one person, I can like ruffle my page and like look at a book and like talk to somebody, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So like obviously like if you're like in a big round, you can see people, they're gonna be a little better or like have a line of sight to you.
Yes, I totally, none of y'all were there, men in the room, I totally lost control of the women's theater. Which was fun, I was like, great, if you all wanna, like, if you wanna chat, you can chat. But it was a bunch of circles, and so they all were looking, you know, their energy's all going into the table.
And it's also like little kids particularly, like you can have them, they're behaving, but once you get them crazy, it's hard to bring them back down.
Yeah.
So I feel like the same thing, like if you're running a Seder or any presentation, if you have everyone's attention, like they can give their attention once it breaks, you feel like kind of bring them back to like the moment and stuff. It gets harder and harder the more you kind of like
Yeah.
ping pong back and forth.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I also have assigned out parts, which is my fun, so I get to like run around the mic and hand it to someone else. So I think that'll keep people like watching the theater. Okay. But who knows? I can never remember what I did last year. Like I have no memory last year.
There was a
Thank God for that. God.
there was a Megillah, Rogers, Shofar. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if we had a single complete set of anything? Just like wouldn't it? This is close.
I think the Zohar is complete.
No one's ever touched it.
So it's you wanted to that you know, it's got 3,400 years since the original master was
How many years?
3,400 years. Yeah, it's 3,300.
I'll cut it.
I'll cut it. This is a good trivia question.
Yeah. Okay.
How many years since it was thousands? But you know, generations. That means this is the 133rd generation of Passover slavers. That's how many generations.
Which is wild. We presume. I love the generation question. It's like you always presume that like things like are so many generations away. Then when we do it from generation perspective, like things are not that far. Like Civil War was what?
No.
6th generation.
This is 130. It's a 20 year.
Something like that.
That's what it is. Well, we're still here.
Well, maybe 25 though, because like people, I guess the average age of looking at club kids, stuff like that.
That might be good.
Must be.
I don't know how they can do it.
It must be what the average group of people start.
That's a disruptive thing.
I would be concerned. I would say every 20 years. Usually. That's early. That's early. It's 20, 25. Yeah, 25 is way easier out. Some people have their kids in their 30s. So everyone can figure it out for. All right, well, if we were closer to a minion, I would insist on like 10-minute deadline. We had 9 people, I said, wait for 10 minutes, but I think we're maybe it.
I agree.
Do you want to leave?
Every meeting years, shut.
There's an option, there's no secret cuts at it.
No, I mean.
I don't think anyone's actually there.
I mean, there.
Oh.
See, she can't see me though.
I was gonna hand out offers.
Oh, you would have done great. Would have been great.
Well, I did that. I did the other.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do what we can do. We are in 2 core teams. Tonight, so much about the. Go ahead, page 223 individually, through page 229. Just shuttles. 2:31. Enter co-op to Sam. We'll leave the Zoom on. And we're done here, and we'll have a wonderful Seder.